Hello, my name is Eugene. Before the podcast starts, I want to let you know where you can find our podcast. We're on all podcast platforms, so make sure to follow and subscribe to our channels as well as give us that 5-star rating. You can also check us out on all social media platforms at Spin the Rock to get updates about episodes and previews of our show. All of the links can be found in our description. Thank you for listening.
Hello and welcome to the Spin the Rock podcast. I'm your host, Angel, and with me are my co-hosts.
Eugene?
And Bond.
All right. We took a little break for the Super Bowl, and now we're back with some trade talk, All-Star Weekend talk, and our own personal All-Star draft, which is today when we're filming this, yesterday when you see it. And so we're going to start with some trade talk. So why don't we start with then? We'll start with Lowry to the Sixers because I feel like that's a trade we talked about last time we were here about how he was to the Hornets and now he's to the Sixers now. So what do you guys think of that?
Well, Pat Bev gone, Kyle Lowry comes in, so they immediately filled that need where Pat Bev is kind of like at least a defensive guy, but at least Kyle Lowry brings other qualities. He's old as hell, but like at least he's on a championship contender, possibly.
At least a better situation than the Heat currently. But he pulled a Carmelo, bruh. Didn't have to play a single game for one of the worst teams in the league.
Hornets legend.
So yeah, I'm glad to see that he didn't end up in a Hornets jersey, but it was kind of expected, like we said last week or 2 weeks ago. But yeah, well, I'm excited to see him play in his hometown. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
I'm happy he went to a championship contending team because now like he's gonna have such a like small role. Like I did not want to see like old man Lowry like get starting minutes, let alone like even bench minutes, bro. I'm sorry. He's a good player, but like I feel like he's perfect for like a championship contending team rather than like a team like the Kings or the Thunder. Any team that's like could go far in the playoffs. I want him on a team that was gonna be in the finals, low-key, because I just feel like that's a team that will use him more like to fill a need more so than to like actually put him on the court a lot.
For sure. Like when the Hornets first traded him, they were like immediately like we don't want to do a buyout, and that was just such a head scratcher because like what would you use Lowry for? Like to kill his career? Like, come on.
Yeah, it would be so wild if he played a game on the Hornets. I'm not gonna lie, that would be insane. But anyways, moving on. We'll stick with the Hornets talk. They lost PJ Washington. He went to the Mavs. How do you guys feel about this trade?
A lot of people were like, okay, wait. My opinion, I don't know how I feel about it because, they didn't really use him to, like, how do I say it? Use him at his, like, maximum potential. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know personally how well he'll fit in with the Mavs and Jason Kidd's system, especially playing alongside Kyrie and Luka. So it could end up like a Christian Wood situation, or they could actually end up using him, to their advantage. How much does it help them though? Probably not all that much, given he's not a bench player. So they're just filling out starting roles instead of what they actually need. We'll see. I don't know. Hopefully they bump up a couple seeds though.
I'm glad you brought up Christian Wood because I think this is just Christian Wood trade 2.0. Like PJ Washington, more of an offensive-minded guy, and Jason Kidd, as we've seen, prefers defense. And at least Grant Williams did try play high-effort defense, but PJ Washington in this system, I don't know if he's going to be quite as effective, especially when he was like scoring big numbers on the Hornets of all teams. Like they're a terrible losing team. So now he's got to kind of adjust to Kyrie and Luka, and his effectiveness like is yet to be seen. You know,
Like he's not nearly touching the ball as many times as he was on the Hornets as he is on the Mavs. So I think it has some upside, but not a lot of upside.
As someone who watched the Hornets last year, this is bro, awful trade. We got someone who was like, kind of indifferent and like Vaughn's like it's Christian Wood 2.0. I'm a hater. This is not a good move by the Mavs at all, bro. It's Christian Wood 2.0, but like also it's gonna be worse in my opinion. On the Hornets, he was inconsistent. He would score 40, 30, but the next week score like 5, 7. Go 0 for 3, 0 for 4. Like he is not gonna fit in on the Mavs at all, bro. Especially because on the Hornets, you basically have the green light. If you're a bench player, if you're playing like bum minutes, you have the green light. And so, like, if you're inconsistent on the Hornets, but you have a lot of touches, I can't imagine how it's gonna work for the Mavs. I was confused as hell when I saw people hyping this trade up. I do not know why people were losing their minds over this trade. I don't know if it was the name or like people just saw some highlights here and there and they're like, oh yeah, he's good on the Hornets. He's going to be good on the Mavs. But like,
I mean, I would assume it'd be name. I just saw like a lot of like mixed reviews, whether they loved it or hated it, or it's kind
Yeah.
of like me just like in the middle. Like, I don't know how to feel about it, but we'll see if they come up with a system.
I think the lovers of this trade look at the stat sheet and see PJ Washington scores more points than Grant Williams, which Grant Williams is not taking touches away. He's like waiting in the corner for Luka to pass him to shoot the three. So I guess it depends if PJ Washington is going to turn into a good spot up shooter and try on defense. Otherwise, bum trade.
bro, all I'm saying is so far, the highest he scored with the Mavs is 14 points. And that was 1 for 4 from 3, 6 for 10 from the field.
Hey, I mean, he's efficient from there, but
that was the highest, bro. You want to know his others? 3, 9, and 6.
Yeah, I mean, I won't judge the trade until like a month or two after All-Star break.
Yeah,
because like obviously trade deadline is kind of like new teams, new systems for these players, so it's like it's whatever. So I'm not really stressing right now, but a month, 2 months, after All-Star break, that's when I think we can give like a more fair assessment.
I think it's just because I'm a Mavs hater already, and so whenever I see the Mavs do something that's like dumb in my opinion, but Mavs fans hype it up, it makes me so angry, bro. It makes me more angry than I really should be, because I don't even hate PJ Washington. But like it's just annoying to me. I don't know. Right. Anyways, moving on. Gordon Hayward. We talked about this last time, how the Thunder need to get a vet, and I don't know if they were listening in on us or something, but they went and got Gordon Hayward from the Hornets. How do you guys feel about this trade?
I really don't know what to think, to be honest. They got a forward, which is nice to have. He's a good passer, and he has had playoff experience, which is probably what they need going into these playoffs. And like he doesn't really call for the ball too much, at least when he's on like a decent team. Last I saw on the Celtics, he doesn't demand the ball. And then they gave up Trey Mann, which hurts, but he's a point guard on that team, full of point guards, or at least good playmakers, and he wasn't really getting any minutes at all. So this might even be beneficial for Trey Mann, coming off the bench for the Hornets. He'll get more usage. So aside from that, I don't know what to think.
My initial thoughts when I first saw the tweet, I was like, that's a good move. But then I thought about it, my basketball mind, I'm like, okay, well, realistically, who's their starting small forward? It'd be J-Dub, right?
He plays actually power forward. He's short for the position, but that's where they put him.
That's where they play him. I mean, He could start. Will he start? At least not starting off, no. But I'm just thinking about the chemistry, bro. Like, they have so many chemistry, and even probably with the ones that they traded away, they have so much chemistry on that team. So it's like, now Gordon Hayward doesn't have any ego whatsoever. But, I'm just trying to think, like, is it going to mess it up a little bit, a lot of it, or, none at all? I don't think Gordon Hayward is that type of dude, entering the locker room like, acting a fool or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know where they're going to place him, how they're going to play him, how many minutes he's going to get. But I don't think much will change with this trade, especially because they're still sitting top of the West right now.
Yeah. See, I was the opposite of you, Eugene, because at first I didn't like it. And then I thought about it and I was like, well, the small forwards are like what? I think it's Lou Dort is one of them. I think he's the one who starts. And then I was like, and the tall guy.
Pokusevski?
Yes. Yeah, he's also a small forward. So I was like, well, I don't really like this because he's not going to be used. But then I was like, well, actually, he's not going to be used, and so it's not going to affect him at all. like maybe he'll be used like more than Poku because they already kind of don't play him that much. I noticed
they hardly play him.
So I was like, okay, well maybe he'll be like their backup small forward because like they hardly use the other guy. And like you guys said, he's like no ego. On the Hornets, he was the only sane one there. Like besides Rozier, but like still. And like he's also, like Vaughn said, he has playoffs experience. And we said go get a vet, and they got a vet. So I was like, maybe like this could work. My only thing about it is like how much they use him. Because if they use him a lot, I think that could mess them up a little bit. Because like they have a solid group of guys already. And if they don't use them at all, then it was like, what's the point? Like,
right, exactly.
So I'm kind of curious on how they're gonna use them. Out of the 3 Hornets players that got traded, this one is my favorite. Because Terry Rozier to the Heat kind of seems like, like I'm still iffy about that. And then, like I said, I don't like PJ Washington to the Mavs. But Hayward to the Thunder is like makes a lot of sense. Like they needed a vet. He's a solid scorer. Like I feel like he knows how to fit a role. But yeah, we'll see if they use him a lot or not.
Yeah, exactly. I think the only time I see him starting if he beats, Dort of his starting role,
Yeah.
Or maybe I guess it could depend on, starting lineups too. But
yeah, because their lineups are like so like wild sometimes. Like everybody has started at least once, I'm pretty sure. So it will be curious to see how they use them. Moving on, I think this one's our last one. Spencer Dinwiddie to the Lakers. I think it was like a buyout, then he got signed because he hated the Nets. He was
something like that.
He did not. All I know is that he was seen at a Lakers game, and then the next day he was signed. So
that boy Rob was plotting, bro.
Yeah. What do you guys think about this? Do you want to take the ropes, Eugene? Do you want to talk about how you feel first?
I mean, the Laker fans don't seem to like it because of how he's been playing since the trade. Like I said earlier, like you can't really judge a player on how well they're playing after or during the trade deadline because it's such a little time to get used to before All-Star break. So do we need him? I mean, probably. We're sitting like 8 or 9 right now, so we could probably take all the help we can get. But I don't know. I don't know where he's gonna play, especially with D'Lo and Austin Reeves still on the team. So I don't know how we're gonna use him, but hopefully we use him effectively. We might play him at a shooting guard position. That way we can keep D'Lo at point because on Brooklyn he was literally doing everything. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's a good trade.
I have seen things people say like D'Lo and Dinwiddie have chemistry, but that was like what
Years
5,
ago,
6
bro.
years
I was about to
ago.
say, yeah, that was a long time
Bro,
ago.
we were in high school last time they were on a team together.
Yeah, they're not even like the same type of player today, either of them. So, but if you had Dinwiddie coming off the bench, it'd be nice to get like 12 or 15 out of them. But also, Darvin Ham's lineups kind of worry me. Like, it's probably going to come at a cost. Hopefully,
Darvin
not
Ham in
Austin
general
Reeves.
worries me, bro. Darvin Ham in general worries me.
Yeah, so I think that's the big question mark. But obviously his time in Brooklyn at the end, he kind of wasn't trying like Blake Griffin on the Pistons when he requested trade.
Mhm.
So I imagine he'll pick it up at least in the scoring department. So this could be good. Like Eugene said, Lakers are kind of struggling right now, so maybe he helps steady the ship or at least be a contributor.
Yeah.
More than Torian Prince, I hope. That man, every
Bro,
wide open shot,
again,
brick.
you might have to be on that list of random players I hate, bro. Not even only because like he's on the Lakers, but it's like, bro, something about him I've just always hated, bro. I can't explain it. But bro, like he don't
That's
look like a
so
hooper.
funny.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I
Shout out
still don't
Torian
understand why
Prince.
we traded for him or signed him, whatever we did.
I'm just gonna throw this stat out. Before the trade, he was bottom 5 in the league with field goal percentage. I think he left the Nets with like below 40. But like Vaughn said, he at one point he just stopped. Like he just like did not want to be there, did not care at all. So maybe in the bench position, things will turn around. But I really don't want him to start. I'll be honest. I really do not want to see him starting.
I think the only time we see him start is if who's taller? D'Lo or Dinwiddie?
It's gotta be Dinwiddie, right?
He looks taller, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
I
They're
also,
pretty close.
but also D'Lo he looks small. Like
Right.
Dinwiddie is 6'5".
Yeah. So the only time I see him starting at point is if, we're trying to play like big ball,
And D'Lo 6'3".
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think him and Austin Reeves are the same height though. Dinwiddie. I think Austin Reeves is like 6'5".
Yeah. Real quick, I did want to bring this up because I was gonna ask the disappointing trades, and then I remembered Buddy Hield is on the Sixers now.
Oh,
And I was
yeah.
gonna bring this up to you. I was gonna say, like, Eugene, how do you feel about the Lakers' moves in general? Because I was like, they didn't get Buddy Hield, but then I remembered he's on the Sixers. So I was like, how do you feel about not being able to get Caruso? Well, Caruso's not your guys' fault. The Bulls have yet again not made a move at the trade deadline. So you Lakers fans can't even be mad at the Lakers.
Right.
Because like the Bulls did nothing again, bro.
Like they're not even shopping anyone, bro. Like it's bad, bro.
I feel so bad for Bulls fans right now, bro. It's actually like pain over there. But yeah, let's talk about Buddy Hield to the Sixers and also maybe bring up any other disappointing things. But the only thing I could think of was the Bulls. So
I mean, Buddy Hield has always been in a Lakers trade rumor, ever since he's been on a trade block, whether that was the Kings or the Pacers. Only because we need shooting. We literally cannot shoot to save our lives.
yeah.
But I do think it's a good pickup for the Sixers. It'll definitely help them space the floor a lot. It'll help Embiid. It'll help what's his face? Maxey. So they definitely the Sixers or not the Sixers, but like teams definitely have a lot to worry about when they play Philly.
Yeah. I am so surprised the Pacers actually got rid of him. Like I understand it kind of, but like he's so underrated. people don't realize how good of a 3-point scorer Buddy Hield is, and I'm so surprised he's jumping around the league. Like I was shocked when the Kings got rid of him, and now I'm shocked that the Pacers got rid of him. If he doesn't stick on the Sixers, I'm gonna be shocked then too, because like this man is a good player, but he's always in trade rumors.
For whatever reason, he seems
the
like
entire
such a dope
time-
guy.
The entire time he's been on the Pacers, it feels like trade rumor. And after all this time, they traded him for like Marcus Morris and some second round picks. I'm like, Marcus Morris don't even get minutes no more. Like, if that was the asking price, how did no one else like put a bid in there at least?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
especially putting him on an East team, bro. Like at least trade him to the West.
Yeah,
Like you guys have a chance at the playoffs. You might like see him. Like depending on where you guys fall, you might see the Sixers. And like Buddy Hield is a spiteful person. He lit up the Kings every time he was against the Kings.
That's facts. That is facts.
So I don't know what the Pacers are thinking.
I mean, I think I don't think it's necessarily that they wanted to get rid of him, but I think they see the young core that they have right now,
Mhm.
and they just want to build around them, and
Yeah.
Miles Turner obviously as well. Because they traded for Tyrese. They drafted Benedict, who's balling, got Rising Stars MVP. They won the skills competition,
Mhm.
so I don't think it's necessarily they wanted him to leave. Now, why they got Marcus Morris, I have no idea. But I think it was just kind of like it might have been like a mutual thing,
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Crazy. I just wanted to bring that up because I was gonna ask about the Bulls thing, and then I remembered about like while looking up the Bulls thing, I remembered Hield being traded too. Well, that's all the trade rumor or trade moves that we found interesting and wanted to talk about. Kind of with all the big names that were like expected to get traded, it was kind of disappointing, but at the same time, we can't have crazy deadlines every single year. So it was interesting, but we'll see how it goes next year. We're gonna talk about the All-Star weekend before we get to our All-Star draft. Overall, I think almost every event has been played except for the All-Star like game, which is in like 2 hours for us still. So we won't talk about that until next episode. But overall, how are you feeling about the All-Star weekend? What are your thoughts on all that?
I've not tuned in outside of like highlights. I've not been watching. I've not been keeping up. I just know Kenny Jet Smith going crazy on the commentary. Dunk judges kind of being iffy yet again. And then Sabrina versus Steph was actually pretty competitive, at least from what I saw.
So I watched everything but the skills challenge and the celebrity game as well. Celebrity game was cool. It wasn't anything really special. I missed the skills challenge, but I haven't even seen highlights actually. So I can't talk about that. But I tuned in. It was like the fourth shooter of the 3-point contest. I don't remember who it was, but I think it was Dame actually, who ended up winning. He went back to back, so that was pretty cool. And then the Steph versus Sabrina thing, I wasn't a fan of it. It was kind of cool to watch though, only because it was so close. Like Steph was literally about to lose until his last ball. So it was cool. Will they do it again? Probably not. They might though. I don't know.
I feel like they might, bro, because see, I only watched the Sabrina versus Steph, and I also watched the slam dunk contest.
Mhm.
I think they might because this is the first time I've ever seen like not toxic comments underneath women's basketball posts.
One thing I would watch like a NBA how would I say this? Like a kind of like knockout almost
Mm,
like a team of 4 players, NBA players, and a team of 4 WNBA players.
yeah,
And then they shoot, and whoever makes the most wins. Like that would be hard.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and
yeah.
I think that's what they're gonna do because they talked about it in the press conference. Like
Mm.
people, because she shot from the NBA 3-point line. Like the
Mhm.
only difference was the balls, and
Yeah.
she tied Dame. Like
Yeah.
Dame won, and she tied him. And so, like, a lot of people are like, "Holy shit! Like, this was actually fun to watch." And
But
like,
the thing people don't realize with Sabrina though, she has range. Like she be pulling from the logo in WNBA games. So it's like
yeah,
I wasn't as surprised as other people were,
well, that's
but
because
it
you
was
know
still
ball.
pretty. Well,
That's because you know ball, Eugene. Like, let's be honest. That only reason why, like, you know ball. Other people were like ready for, like, they were like, if Steph wins, it's rigged, and like they were like ready to clown this event. So like, it's like I get what you're saying, but like for a casual,
right.
like this was like it did what the NBA wanted it to do. Literally, the most toxic person. And I'm gonna rant real quick. The most toxic person was Kenny, bro. And I don't know what was like. I don't know if he was drinking Hennessy this whole fucking event. Because sorry, I'm a rant because, like I said, I watched this in the slam dunk contest, and Jaime Jaquez like was doing a lot of like tributes to Mexican basketball players, and Kenny Smith goes, "What's up with all the Mexico stuff?" Bro, what do you mean? What's up with all the like? Read his name. He is Mexican. Like, I don't understand what he was on this weekend, bro. Like, he's actually. I don't know if it's like he's not gonna get in trouble because let's be honest, he's like the least relevant person on that whole crew.
Right.
Like Ernie is like Ernie, Shaq, and Chuck. Like everyone knows that, but Kenny's always the one who's like they always forget about Kenny. So I don't know if he'll get in trouble, but like even Reggie Miller had to be like, bro, chill out. like even like when during the 3-point contest, he was like he like had to check Kenny every now and then, and he's actually like Kenny Smith is getting in trouble because he was saying some wild things during the 3-point contest with Serena. Man's talked about her playing with dolls. Like, man's talked about her using like the WNBA. Like, he was like, this would be more interesting if she shot from her line. And I was like, bro, what? No, it's not. It's like, it's not. Like, I don't know what he was on, bro. His PR team is working overtime right now.
Nah, but yeah, and then dunk contest. So when they first introduced the judges, I thought it was kind of cool. You know, it was like all former, you know, champion dunk contest champions or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, like we'll probably get some, you know, some pretty good scores. Like, you know, we'll agree with them, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't think we can have old heads, bro.
No, bro. The NBA's own media ruined their events, bro. I saw something where it was like, well, one, like talk about the big one. It was Jacob Topping, I think his name is.
Yeah.
His dunk got a 45. And it was like a through the legs 360 reverse. Like it was actually an insane dunk. And they gave this man a 45. Like even
and then they gave Jaylen Brown like no less than a 47 or 48 on all of his dunks, bro. It made no sense, bro.
Man's dunked over Kai and he was sitting down and he's already tiny, bro. Kai's already like 4'5", and he was sitting down when Jaylen Brown dunked. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah. Meanwhile, what was it? Mac McClung dunking over Shaq? Like, come
on. The judges. Yeah, I agree with Eugene. Like, old heads should never judge again because this was like actually like, what do they want to see?
Right.
Like
the only judges that I trust on that panel are Gary Payton, Dominique Wilkins, and the 04 champion, whoever that was. I don't know his name, but those were like the only ones that I trusted, bro. And maybe, bro, throw Dr. J up there. Like, come on, bro. He was there. He was sitting on the sideline right there.
Yeah, I feel like they need to have like maybe 2 slam dunk champions, maybe a TNT guy, and then like someone who's just a fan. Because like a big problem right now is like, well, a lot of people were saying it was like these old heads, like old heads in basketball are already pretty bad. Like we've seen them on podcasts, we've seen the clips. So they were like, these old heads are like want to see something that's like out of this world, like
like impossible.
yeah, impossible. And I feel like if we get at least like one judge who was like Kevin Hart, like I don't know,
Right. Like,
a-
bro, one celebrity would not hurt because like they would probably give everyone at least 150, at
Yeah.
some point. So it's like you need a nice judge at least.
Yes, bro. Like we don't need like a panel full of D weights. Like
Right.
that's not fun to watch.
No.
And like so, yeah, I agree with you, Eugene. Like I don't think we need don't ever do nothing but old heads again, because that's
Plus,
just like
another thing that pissed me off, bro. It was like, so like Mac, he missed like 2 dunks like throughout the whole thing.
mhm.
His first one that he missed, bro, was gonna look crazy. I think they rated it a Jaylen Brown dunk higher than it because it was like his dunk 1 or 2. I don't remember. But I was like, this man just jumped over like 2 people, like, did whatever he did in the air,
Mhm.
and he still got a lower score than Jaylen Brown from his little dab dunk or whatever. like, bro, what are y'all doing, bro? I don't know. It like pissed me off, but it hasn't pissed me off like other times.
The thing about the dab dunk was that's a tribute to D Brown's dunk, the no look, but he did it after he dunked it. So it's just like a worse version of that dunk.
It was terrible, bro. I don't know what Jaylen Brown was doing,
Bro, no. And here's the thing is, I don't think we would be hating on Jaylen Brown as much if it wasn't for like he was like out, like he came out and he said like he was just going out there to have fun, and that's okay. Like yeah, he was missing a lot, but like to see him get such high scores and then see the other people get like barely over 40 for like obviously better dunks, it just makes him look so much worse because like it just like doesn't work.
And even like Reggie Miller and Kenny Smith were like not like dogging the panel, but like they were like, I've seen that in game. And then they would rate it like some super high score, bro. I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah. It's weird to see a media team ruin their own event, bro. I haven't seen that in a long time, bro. But like whether it was Kenny just wilding or the judges like just wanting to see someone teleport like from half court, like it was pretty bad. The Stars Challenge, I did see clips from that. Ant did not take that shit seriously at all. Like there was a clip of him and he was shooting like left-handed, like in the corner, and he was bricking all of them. Like
you could hear how disappointed Reggie Miller was. Like the first 3 that brick, he's like, "Come on, man! Just like you're wasting everyone's time." I always saw his low lights in that skill challenge. Nuts. I see Scotty Barnes like messing up his dribble,
shooting like behind the back, and it just like airballing like crazy. Bro, there was a clip of Tyrese Maxey like in complete disbelief of what he was watching. Like it was pretty bad. All right. And that's our I don't know if you guys want to talk about anything else or if you want to move into our draft.
It's just the whole weekend got to change somewhat. Like Eugene said, the knockout game, which could be good with like Caitlin Clark is on the horizon and going to WNBA, so could be very competitive. Just maybe even new events, man. Like no one is like tuning in like at the edge of their seat for the skills contest.
Right.
Yeah.
Something new.
Yeah, something new for sure.
What about the court?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that because I was looking at Vaughn's background. What do you guys think of that? I don't mind it for the All-Star weekend, but I saw a rumor that they might do it for every NBA game.
Yeah, okay.
Like
that, I hope that stays a rumor.
Yeah. That might be a topic for our next episode about something that we get to gonna just hint, but that might be something we bring up next episode. But like, I hope that's just a random rumor
Right.
because
Don't get me wrong, it is cool. Like for All-Star break, it is a super dope idea, especially
Yeah.
because they were doing it in like a football stadium at
Yeah.
Lucas Oil. But if they do it for every NBA game, I don't know how that's gonna work because a lot of places take apart the court. So it's like, can you even take that apart? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially because like some stadiums it's like hockey like the very next day.
Exactly. So
So
it's like, how would that work?
also with like players, like is it like will it be safe? Because like
Mm,
you see them like mop the like hardwood like as soon as a player falls, but like what about these LED screens? Like how would that work?
mhm.
It's just I hope it's just a rumor, but like I don't mind it for the All-Star weekend. I think it's cool.
Yeah,
Like,
All-Star
to
weekend
hear.
is dope. Mm.
Yeah, kind of like the in-season tournament thing. Like, as long as it's not like every single game, like
Mm.
I don't really care.
If they do it in every regular season game, it's just going to be for ads. Like,
Oh,
it's gonna be
That's
like a
true.
halftime
that's
show.
true. That's very true.
You see
Ads.
like ruffles come up or some shit.
Yeah. Also, like teams might have control, and I don't want to see these like teams already get goofy with some things. Like I don't want to see like goofy animations on like the screen, like a 3-point, and like the Timberwolves like wolf is like jumping or something. Like I don't want to see that, bro. All right, but yeah, that's the All-Star weekend. Some things need to change. Some things it seems like they are moving into the better. But now we have our All-Star draft. So the NBA got rid of this, but like we won't. It's a fun topic. So this time, because there's 3 of us, we'll draft 8 players. I was thinking of maybe doing 7 and having 3 guys left out, but I don't know if I did the math right on that. So I was just gonna have us do all 8. The order. I didn't tell you guys this, but I rolled dice for each of us. The order is Vaughn, me, Eugene, and it's gonna be a snake draft. So if you don't know how snake draft works, it'll go Vaughn, me, Eugene, Eugene again, me, Vaughn, Vaughn again, so on and so forth until everyone has a team. So Vaughn, why don't you kick us off? Who are you drafting first?
Even in the year 2024, for the first pick, I'll take LeBron.
Smart. And here, my first pick, give me Giannis.
All right, well, with my first pick, I'm gonna go Luka, and then back to back. Oh man, I was gonna choose Embiid, but he's hurt. I got Luka. I'll go Cat.
Okay. I got my big. I need my guard. I'm gonna go SGA.
I'll take Jokic then.
Damn, bro, I forgot about Jokic.
I was like, I'm surprised somebody's off the board right now.
Is it my turn again, or does it go straight to you, Angel?
It's your turn again.
Okay. I'll also take Kevin Durant.
I also forgot that Embiid is hurt, so I was thinking of picking up Embiid. I'm gonna go with. Damn, bro. I'm gonna go with Tatum. No, wait. I'm gonna go with AD. I want AD. Give me AD.
Okay,
It's
well, I'm
you.
gonna take Tatum. I'm gonna take Tatum. So I need a power forward
I probably should be writing this
and
down.
and a shooting guard. Because Luca. I'm gonna go Donovan.
Smart. I need a small forward. I'm gonna go with. Nah, fuck that. I want Ant.
I'm going to take Steph Curry, and then I need a shooting guard. I'll take Devin Booker.
That's a good pick. I'm not gonna
That's a
lie.
good pick.
Wait. I did Donovan and Tatum last
Yeah.
last time.
Whoa! It's my turn.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Bro, low-key, I'm not feeling any of the forwards that are left. I'm gonna go with Kawhi.
Okay. I'm gonna go Bam. That fills out my starting 5, right? We have how many players do you guys have?
I have 5.
I have 5.
Okay. And then we're doing you said 8?
8.
Okay. Luka, Donovan, Tatum, Bam, Cat. I'll go Ice Trey. I'll go Trey Young.
Damn, bro. I noticed he was still on the board. And I was like, I know who I'm picking next. Yeah, one more, Eugene.
Oh shit. Damn. I'll go PG.
I'll go Brunson. I'll pick up Brunson.
All right, I'll take. Man, I'll take Dame, and then Jaylen Brown.
I'm actually surprised Dame went this late. Like so late.
Yeah.
So one more, correct?
No, I think
Or is
so.
that it?
I only have 6.
I have 5. I have 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 7 as well.
How the fuck did I only get 6? Am I counting wrong?
I don't know.
That is.
Yeah, you only have 6.
Or wait, because this is my last turn, but I can't pick 2 people after this. So that might be because Vaughn can't either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who do we
it's
have left?
See, names who didn't get said so far are
Tyrese, Jaylen Brown.
No,
No,
I
it's-
just picked Jaylen Brown.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Tyrese, Paolo, Scotty Barnes, Tyrese Maxey.
Oh yeah, Scotty Barnes. Okay.
So there's 4 left. Okay. Because everyone on the West is taken.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay. So, oh yeah, because then okay. So it's my turn. I just took Brunson. Oh, and Randall. Did we say Randall? So Randall's
Injured.
left too.
He's hurt.
Oh, that's right.
Mhm.
I'll take Paolo then. That's my 7.
Whose turn is it?
It's yours.
Yours.
Okay. And there's no bigs. Oh, and Tyrese Maxey too. So we have Maxey, Halliburton,
And
Barnes.
Scotty
Scotty.
Barnes. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take Barnes. I'm gonna take Scotty.
Damn, don't want. I feel like I'll take Halliburton for more playmaking.
Said Halliburton.
Yeah.
Okay. So that leaves me with Maxey, or
Yeah, I think that leaves you with Maxey.
okay.
All right. Damn, that was low-key fast. Why don't we go in order of our team and then we'll talk about who picked the best. So Vaughn, why don't you tell us your 8?
I got Steph Curry, Devin Booker, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Nikola Jokic, Damian Lillard, Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey off the bench.
Yeah, that's it. He won. This man just named the top 5 players in the league right now in the starting lineup. GG's.
My starting 5 is SGA, and I'll go Kawhi, Giannis, AD, and then Brunson, Paolo, and Halliburton off the bench.
Okay, well, my sorry ass lineup. I got Luka, Donovan, Tatum, Bam, Cat starting, and I got Trae Young, PG, and Scotty Barnes off the bench. Who are your bench players, Vaughn?
Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Brown, Damian Lillard.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, I can't lie. Vaughn's got the best. I can't lie.
By a landslide, bruh.
Because your starting 5 is also insane.
He said Steph, LeBron, Jokic, all
Kevin
MVPs of the league. And then you
Kevin
said Kevin Durant, finals MVP. And then who's the other one? Devin Booker?
Devin Booker.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. But Eugene, I'm not gonna lie though. You might have to work.
Oh, I definitely do. I for surely do.
Bro, no hate to Scotty Barnes, but like I was avoiding him like the plague, bro.
Yeah.
I did not want to draft Scotty Barnes.
I don't mean this as disrespect to Scotty, but I knew whoever picked Scotty had the worst lineup by default.
And I chose him, bro.
I was avoiding him like the fucking plague. Yeah, shout out once I saw that Embiid was out, I was like, I'm screwed. I was like, because I got the middle, and I feel like the middle is the worst one to get. I don't know how I've managed to get a better team than Eugene, but I feel like the middle is pretty hard.
Last is ass, bro.
I don't know, bro. Last is ass too, but I feel like the middle, if you don't start off good, it's nothing but a downward spiral. So I'm glad I got some guys in there. But yeah,
It's like Vaughn, you got like Devin Booker and KD back to back or something, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it was Steph and Booker together because they were both not starters. So everyone looked over.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I'm screwed. Once I saw MB was, I was like, I'm screwed. All right, I think that's what we're gonna call it. Well, first, who's winning tonight, East or West?
West. It's got to be West.
West
Like-
Side.
Yeah,
There's a reason why I was picking basically all Western players for this
bro.
draft.
When we got to like the point where like it was our last picks, and I saw it was nothing but East players left, I was like, uh-oh. I was like, yeah, especially because East is the one who got hit with injuries too. I don't think anyone's missing from the West, right?
Nope.
Yeah, so shout out GG's, bro. You expecting a competitive game tonight or no?
All-Star game? No, not really.
They're going back to, traditional basketball.
Oh, no more like total thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So maybe, but it's All-Star break. Nobody
Yeah.
ever.
Nobody ever tries.
Yeah.
All right.
Last year we did get Jason Tatum trying to go for that All-Star game MVP. Who do you think it will be this time?
Oh, true. Who's gonna be the MVP this time?
I'm a lock in MVP and score. I'm gonna lock it in. It might be a board prediction.
In score. For all you sports bettors out there, this is Eugene's money line pick.
Don't bet this for MVP. But I got SGA. He got something to prove, bro.
I was also gonna say SGA. I don't bet though, so don't listen to me.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
But yeah, SGA. I think SGA, either SGA or Ant. I think it's gonna be a young guy. I don't think it. I think
Ant's
it's
a good
gonna
one.
be
I
SGA.
would
Or,
have said Ant, but he said he's only shooting with his left hand. And we just
oh,
saw
never mind, bro. Never. Hey, bro, too bad we're not putting this out today because people who are voting Ant are screwed. People who are betting Ant are screwed.
That's funny. He needs lethal shooter, bro.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay. Oh wait, who are you locking in, Vaughn, for MVP?
I also thought it'd be a young guy, but like seeing it's Scotty and then Tyrese is probably going to be passing the ball more. I'll go with Devin Booker.
I
I
like
think he'll
that.
get a cool, easy breezy 20, 30 points, and that's enough.
I like that. Who do you think is going to be the try hard, bro? Because we've had some try hards in the past, like Kyle Lowry taking charges. So
Cat.
who do you Cat?
Cat.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good one.
100% that.
I would say
think
Halliburton, bro.
100%.
I would say Halliburton.
That's a good one
Halliburton,
too.
He in the skills challenge, he was trying, bro. That man was putting his all of the Pacers were, bro. The Pacers are trying so hard this weekend.
Hey,
I
they
think
gotta go. They gotta go hard, bro.
Yeah, true. So I'm gonna go Halliburton.
What about Maxey?
Oh,
Oh no, Brunson. He might not ever be here again. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
yo,
That, absolutely, because like if he's going for the Knicks, he probably wants to show out for that.
Exactly.
true.
It really might be Brunson.
True. Yeah. What about no, I think I'm happy with I think SGA is gonna get MVP and I think Halliburton's gonna be the one putting his all into the game. Especially because it's in Indiana. You guys
That's
said
true. Yeah,
you said D-Book and Cat and you said SGA and Cat. I can definitely see Cat trying his hardest.
I know the script.
Uh-oh.
Pacers win skills challenge, right?
Mhm.
Who won MVP of the Rising Stars game?
Hey, Benedict.
You see where my
Hey.
head's at? You see
Yeah,
where my head's
yeah.
at?
Pacers sweep. Pacers
Hey,
sweep.
hey,
The only
hey.
this year, bro. Let's be honest.
Don't put it past him, bro.
The
Cali
only
might
trophies.
he might ball out.
Hey, true. Bro.
Okay. Final score. You ready? 2022. Final score. Team LeBron won by 3 points. 163 to 160.
Oh,
Last year, Team Giannis won against Team LeBron. 184 to 175. This is the year we see 200.
really?
205 to 198. I'm calling it.
Jesus, bro. You're predicting a 300, almost 400 game.
Bro. Did you hear what I said, bro? In 2022, where is it? In 2022, that each team put up 160, right?
Yes, that's fair. Yeah.
Team Giannis was 184. That's
Maybe.
a 20-point difference, bro.
But we're back to traditional basketball.
That is true. But, basketball's a long time,
True.
People going to be shooting crazy, from literally the parking lot.
Are they playing for charity again?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Okay,
mean,
so
why else?
maybe you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right. Because
If they do,
yeah,
you know,
maybe
they
you're
could.
right.
I'm calling it. Lock it in.
I'm
205
gonna
to
call something
198.
too. I'm gonna call something too. LeBron plays 3 minutes the entire time. I'm calling it. I don't think we're gonna see any LeBron highlights, bro. That man's gonna get a layup and he's gonna ride the bench. Anything else you guys want to add before we call it?
I think I'm good. I really
Yeah.
think this will be our first 200-point game, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, that would be insane.
It would be.
If you're right, you won't be here next podcast. They will have taken you out. They know you got the script in your
The
hands.
NBA ninjas are coming for Eugene.
The Illuminati's here, bro.
The NBA ninjas are gonna be taking Eugene out tonight, bro. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be trashed tonight because I ever since freshman year of college, I've been doing a all-star game drinking game, and every time they reach 100, I drink. So if they reach 200, bro, I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be gone. I'll be in a hospital next weekend. All right. If you're listening to the audio format, we're on all podcast platforms at Spin the Rock. So make sure you give us that good old 5 stars. Let us know who drafted the best team. And if you don't say Vaughn, I'm sorry, you're wrong. We are on YouTube for that video format. So make sure you like and subscribe there. We're also on all social media platforms at Spin the Rock for clips and all that good stuff. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you again next week, where we might be changing the league a little bit. So who knows what that topic is.